Players have always had the ability to speed up their progress in Clash Royale by purchasing the in-game shop offers. However, it seems that these offers are becoming more and more unfair as time goes by, especially after the huge nerf to the old Pass Royale that was done before adding a new, more expensive one that was much worse than anything we could imagine, making players voice their opinions saying they now are paying more money for a lot less rewards, and receiving offers that are just blatantly unfair. However, this video is not to defame Supercell, but only to tell the truth without any personal bias, instead with the opinions of other players in the community. So without further ado, the first deal I have to talk about is this one right here. You get 4 evolutions, 5 books, 250,000 gold, and 5,000 common wild cards, which is enough to upgrade one common card from level 13 to 14. Then there is the 250,000 gold that can fully upgrade any card in the game to level 14. The books are a nice addition, but they are not all equal. This legendary book is worth 5 times more than these common ones according to another Clash Royale offer. But the best thing is without a doubt the 4 evolutions that would take most free-to-play players over 2 years to get. But do you think this is still a fair price? Because not too long ago, a popular YouTuber called BERAD got shamed for buying this deal after making a video about, quote, exposing Supercell's greedy tactics. Basically, they were calling him a hypocrite, so it's clear that nobody thought this deal was good. And BERAD had only bought it because it was the only way to unlock evolutions at the time. Plus, this deal seemed like a slap in the face, especially because there was another deal later that also had the same evolutions, yet this one had only cost 24 euros at the time, which is significantly cheaper. However, what does not make sense is the 12 times value multiplier shown, meaning that without the value, the implied price would be 287 euros. But the first deal had no value shown, and it would still be more than 2 times cheaper for better things. Which brings us to the first reason why the offers are almost always unfair: the value. Most players think it's calculated by random or maybe a spinning wheel, but is it actually just a random number that is made up? I had to ask some professional players these questions, and they told me there must be something backing the value, because otherwise it would be completely nonsense. So it's most likely that the gold and gem offers here are considered the base shop value, and if they're right, that would be very bad for you. To give you an idea, 500 gems in Clash Royale cost $5, which means you are paying $5 to get only 10,000 gold, which is not even enough to upgrade any of the cards in the game to tournament standard. But that's not all. Using the gems and gold value conversions as a base value, this player here calculated that a fully maxed card collection would have had a price of $65,000. So, is this a fair value? Well, would you rather pay for a house or get a fully maxed out deck in Clash Royale? But we're just getting started. If you thought that the last deal was bad, let me introduce you to the Black Friday specials. In the top left here, you can get 10 crown keys and 200 epic wildcards for 25 bucks. This one is absolutely unforgivable because you can get an epic book in this season's shop without spending any money at all. Then, if that's the case, are the crown keys really worth the $25? And this other one is definitely not a deal either. Plus, if all of these are 6 times the value, then this one on the top would actually cost more than the PlayStation 5. And once again, they were selling these as Black Friday specials. Now, if you thought that was bad, the next deal I have to talk about is probably the most unfair deal in this video that involves everyone's favorite card, the Little Prince. And the only thing worth mentioning is the Little Prince cards and elite wild cards in this deal. It should be about enough for a level 15 Little Prince. However, it doesn't actually account for the gold cost to upgrade these cards, so it's definitely not a very good deal. Overall, it has so much bad about it that it's hard to even see what's good about it, with players even speculating that the Little Prince at the time of its release was broken on purpose, which is how it became the most used card in the game. Then they would nerf it later sometime when the deal already expired. I'm not saying this is true, I'm only telling you the player's opinion like in the rest of the video. Now, the second reason that Clash Royale offers are always unfair goes back to the terrible elite wildcard situation that started after Supercell announced that elite level would not cost any gold.
No gold!
Then Supercell released this offer right after. This one on the left is offering 50,000 gold for only 5,000 elite wildcards, which is only a tenth of an elite level. So if you wanted to max your deck out with this offer, it would cost you 12 million gold. But it doesn't stop there because this one is offering only 12,500 elite wildcards for 3,000 gems, which is 1/4 of an elite level. And worst of all, $15 for 50,000 elite wildcards, which is just a single elite level. So the last one has the most value by far, but it is also far from being fair, because if you maxed out your deck with this offer, that would cost you $120. But for maxing all the cards in the game with this offer, that would cost well over $1,600. And I'm sure you would rather pay for toilet paper than buy this. And the thing is that in countries where there's different currencies, the prices will always sometimes be a lot cheaper. These are some Romanian offers right here. And for reference, one Romanian lei is roughly 1/5 of an American dollar, which means all these offers here are extremely cheap. Yet there's no value multiplier shown on the top right, but you can agree that these deals look way better than the ones from earlier. However, these insane deals are not available in every foreign country, because here are the Canadian offers, and these don't look like deals at all. I mean, to start, this one has 200 rare wildcards, 60 epic wildcards, and also 200,000 gold for about 21 American dollars. Now, that is actually enough to fully upgrade a whole deck to level 14, yet this is still not a good deal, and you can see the 5 times value multiplier, which is implying that normally this offer should cost 140 Canadian dollars or roughly 105 American dollars. So it's safe to say that the Romanian deals are just way better. Unfortunately, another thing is that all the prices in this video may be different from the ones that you've seen in game, because it seems like the more you pay in Clash Royale, the higher the prices go, which is what a lot of players are saying right now. And to be honest, there are just too many reasons why Clash Royale offers are always unfair. But Supercell said they are fixing it, so let's show them our support. Thanks for watching.